Lions fans, what's going on? It's your boy King, man. Let's talk some Detroit Lions football. Obviously, we know that the OTAs are getting ready to come up. And as far as that goes, I will be attending this year. I will keep the tradition going. I will be going and giving you guys footage from OTAs and doing a definitely, I definitely will be doing a review right after each and every single practice. So, man, I'm so excited for that because, like I said, we didn't have the opportunity to do it last year, obviously, because of the pandemic. But being able to return this year is a treat. It's a treat for a lot of people because it's going to give me an opportunity not only to get a real good look at this team, but it's going to give me an opportunity to touch shoulders with a few people, a few YouTube personalities, a few Lions personalities, to see some of my favorite guys, Mr. Banks and, you know, some of the longtime Lions fans, man, and, Lion Maine and everybody that's going to be there. So that does show up. It's going to be significant, man, and I'm looking forward to it. Get a chance to take my boys to go see some football and hopefully my father-in-law, Chuck, Mr. Chuck, we can all go, man, and try to enjoy ourselves, man, because it's been a rough time over the past year or so. So I'm looking forward to it. Definitely looking forward to it. But being that we're talking about that, I want to talk about a few things. Number one, the underrated coaching staff. We all know, Dan Campbell, leader of men, has his ways about doing things, and I respect that. As long as it translates into, having this team ready and going out and playing some type of winning football. Not saying that we're going to go out here and get a bunch of wins this season. I don't think we have the roster for that yet. But going out there and squeaking out a few victories here and there, I expect. Dan Campbell, like I said, I like Dan Campbell. Don't get it twisted. This is his first opportunity. So this is a wait and see type of thing for us. Another thing I want to evaluate is Jared Goff, which is going to be kind of hard. It's going to be hard to evaluate Jared Goff because of the simple fact of the receiving core that we have. That's an easy scapegoat right there. Is the receiving core. We don't have dogs on the defense on the receiving core. So, like I said, it's just going to give me an opportunity to at least get some type of something going to the training camp and watching this team closely and trying to figure it out, man. So obviously I've mentioned Aaron Glenn plenty of times to you guys what I think of him. I think he's a brilliant mind. I think he's going to get the best out of what we do have available. I'm looking for I'm looking for them two hogs of rookies to do an excellent job on that D line, man, to help and give us a boost on that D line. Barnes is going to be a man in the middle, so we're going to see what type of production we get. But obviously, Mr. Aaron Glenn being the brilliant guy that he is, man, our corners, man. I think that Oruwariye truly can turn into a shutdown corner, man. I think he could. Not saying it's going to happen this season, but I think eventually he could, man, because the boy is just talented, man. He is talented, sticky guy. So, but the development of him and Okudah, man, and Iffy is very important, and I want to see that. I want to see that in camp and how they're, interacting with these guys. Now, speaking of interactions, another underrated person that we brought to this team, Mr. Duke Staley, man. People ain't talking about Duke Staley. You know what I'm saying? There's an actual drill at the combine named after Duke Staley, man. You know what I'm saying? The man was a good running back. He was. But I'm hearing that he's even a better coach. And, that's what I'm excited about, man. I've heard, shout out to Woodward Sports, man. They had a few guys that was there at the mini camps and things like that. And I heard from them that Mr. Duke Staley was, He was giving it to a few guys. You know, he was giving it to his our second year man, Mr. Swift. Basically, you know, letting him know what he was doing wrong, what he needs to do better, things like that. But I heard he was riding him a little bit. I heard he can be tough, but that's what I want. That's what I want, man. I want our Detroit Lions football team, I want our players to be lions. I don't want them to be pussycats. I want them to be lions. I want men out there on the field. And that's the thing that you get when you look at the draft that Brad Holmes and Dan Campbell put together. If you have not went on YouTube to the Detroit Lions page, you need to, because you need to watch those Den episodes. They are very detailed about the draft process. I believe it's Den episode 3 about the draft. You need to watch that because you get the experience of everything. You know, how they went about getting guys that they had on their board, what they thought of guys, obviously, how they, you know, interact with Sheila and everything. All the details is there. You need to watch that video. That is a must watch for you Lions fans, so you can understand why they picked the guys that they picked. You know, with Penei Sewell, man, it's just wow, man. You know, I cannot wait. I cannot wait to see what that O-line is going to be like, man. I think they're going to be something great, man. And I'm very excited about that. So OTAs is definitely going to be super important for me as far as, you know, my mindset going forward with this team. Because like I said, we got a really, really, really rough schedule this season. It's going to be tough. And we got a lot of young guys on this roster. So development is key. And me being a Detroit Pistons fan and watching Troy Weaver, the way that they developed the young guys on their team, obviously this is football, but, you know, I want to see something similar. You know, yeah, the Pistons lost a lot of games, but they did it the right way. They lost them competitively, and they got development. You know, those rookies, they took leaps and bounds. And that's what I want to see. Those rookies and second-year players, man, the young guys on our team, I want to see them progress. You know, this is the beginning of the retool for the Detroit Lions. So I am in no rush, in no way, shape, or form. I know how fast it can take to flip over an NFL franchise. So I believe that they're starting in the right direction because, like, I stick by it. I still believe that they had a pretty solid draft. But I'm looking forward to seeing McNeil. I'm looking forward to see Onwuzurike and Iffy. I'm looking forward to seeing Barnes and St. Brown, and I'm looking forward to these guys, man. I'm looking forward to see Penei Sewell pancake somebody. I want to see it, man. So, you know, OTAs is definitely a big measuring scale for me every single year. It gives me a better idea of what I can get ready for as far as the season. You know, I want to see what type of shape that you got. You know, when that Trey Flowers is in. You know what I'm saying? I want to see him and Brockers, and man, I'm oozing with anticipation right now. And I know a lot of people are. And if for whoever's going to training camp, let me know if you're going in the comments to training camp. Let me know if you're going, because I want to take the opportunity to meet as many people as I can that subscribe to my channel. To be honest, I really do. I don't know how they're going to do it this year. I don't know if they're going to do the bus setup from Fairlane Mall like they did last time. I'll look into that, obviously. But you know, it was a blast last time because, you know, catching the bus with people that subscribe to your channel, you talking to them and things like that, and then, you know, you're riding back to the parking lot with Mr. Banks. You know, shout out to Mr. Banks, man. Those rides to the parking lot used to be something fun, man. So, yeah, man, I'm looking forward to it, and I'm excited. I'm ready to go. Man. I miss football. I miss football so much, man. When you had a team that bad and a coaching staff that bad, you know, you can't wait to get a new taste in your mouth. And that's all I want, man. I want a new taste in my mouth. As simple as that. I'm so over what we just experienced in the Dumb Trisha area. So other than that, man, that's all I wanted to say to y'all, man. Keep an eye out. Keep an eye out for some of these new coaches we got, man. Keep an eye out, because like I said, they brought some really good coaches in here, and I think they're going to do something special. So that's that. Leave it in the comments. Let me know if you're going or not. But let me know what you honestly think. What you honestly think about this coaching staff that we got. You know, some of the coaches that you think are underrated, some of the coaches that you think you know, might not pan so well for us. So I'm interested to hear that. But other than that, that's all I got for you guys, man. You guys be safe. Shout out to all the Detroit Lions fans across the world. Shout out to the UK. I know y'all watching too. And that's that. Peace.